What is good, champions? My name is Mr. Chocolates, and I've been an esports caster for almost 7 years. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the biggest brands like Red Bull, Puma, and MSI, and I have been lucky enough to be an active member of the ZA FGC, the South African fighting game community. From local weeklies to major tournaments, I've had a front row seat to some of the best games, some of the best players, and I've been able to see the growth of our scene and the people who keep it alive. Join us on this new podcast where in each episode we'll sit down with players, commentators, tournament organizers, and community members to talk about the games we love, the lessons we've learned, and the stories behind the matches. We'll dive into tournament results, community discussions, match analyses, and occasionally head to the whiteboard to break down some knowledge that we can all use to level up. Whether you're a seasoned competitor, a casual player, or someone only now discovering fighting games and the South African fighting game community, you are in the right place. My name is Mr. Chocolates, and it's time to run it back. Very first episode of Run It Back, we'll be chatting about the recent events in the local scene with the FGC tap-in, and we'll also be diving into the two new characters for both Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6, Ingrid and Kunimitsu. Just to talk a little bit about what happened during the weekend in our local flavor edition of the FGC tap-in. We've had the UGC dojo that happened a couple of weeks ago that is now officially on the TWT leaderboard. So if you signed up for that tournament and you got all the way to top 8, I believe that's where your points are heading. So make sure to sign up on the BNE Esports site so that you can see where your points are. Right before we get into the actual meat and potatoes today, I'd like to introduce my today's guest, and it's going to be a guest that's going to be around all the time. This is the homegirl, the sweetheart of the FGC. Can I please get a warm welcome? Can I get a hazard for my girl, Wasabi? Wasabi, how you doing?
What's good, everybody? I'm so happy to be here today. It's gonna be a great day talking about the thing that we love most, being fighting games and everything that comes with it. It's gonna be a nice time, a nice chat. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course, I love having you over. I've always been enjoying casting with you, and I still remember right after Golden Litters, watching you at the UGC ZA dojo. I was like, man, it looks like a lot of fun, bro. I can't believe I'm not there, dog.
It was.
Yo, no, for real. But okay, meat and potatoes today, right? What do you think about the two new characters, Ingrid and Kuni? Let's start with Kuni. I know you were super excited for her during Golden Litters. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about now that she's been out for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, maybe? Have you played her a little bit? What's your experience? What you feel like?
All right, so I haven't played with Kuni yet, but I have had the unfortunate displeasure of playing against her quite a few times, and wow. We'll just say that if you are not familiar with anything Kuni related, you will not have a great time. She's super duper quick. Like, she slides, she does all this. She's like a mix of Yoshimitsu and Raven, the way she moves. It's like, if you don't know what's what with those two characters, you won't know what's what with Kunimitsu. But she's fun. She is fun to play against, if you're not frustrated. She is fun. Her rage art is really nice. It's so slick.
Right? With that big sweat.
Yeah, all the swords just forming at the back. Looks like a peacock opening its feathers. Just at the back. It looks so sick. Yeah, I like it.
I completely agree. I think my big thing is that what I love is that they didn't change too much of her kit, and they kept it very similar to how they had it in 7. You could almost say that it's a bit more of a. I almost say that they want to appease the fans. They're like, look, let's do a nice thing so that everyone can just come back and play. I mean, we already had the patch that was really good, and now we also have Kuni. We are eating good, except I do feel like she's a bit too strong at the moment. She's got a lot of powerful low mixes, and even though a lot of people feel like she has to actually commit to those mixes, the big culprit I feel like is full crouch, down forward, 1+2. That one where she kind of reverse quick stabs.
Oh,
that
yes.
One.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, Like it's minus 13. It's like if you block it, right? Minus 13, great. You can. Most characters have good minus 13, I believe, while standing punishment. But the issue is it's so fast. It's not reactable. You're not going to be able to see that. And just like you said, with all the mixes and evasiveness that she has, all this ninjutsu action that she can bring to the table, you're already looking at all the other stuff, dog. You're like, bro, what's this teleporting stance? Forward 3. Why is she in the air? Why is she behind me? Why is she back turned? And now you need to worry about all these other powerful moves coming in. So I feel like she might be more mix-up committal now, but it doesn't really matter when the mix-ups are very hard to react to. You know what I mean?
My gosh, counter hit queen, that one. My lord, one mistake, it's done. It's done. You don't get a shot no more.
Yeah, like look, Tekken has always been a 2-tap game, I feel like. Even in 7, right? Maybe not 2 taps, maybe in 7 it was closer to 3. Unless you were playing like Marduk or someone. But she genuinely still feels like a very big 2-tap character. Especially now with what she gets in Heat, right? I don't know if you saw that new thing she does where she spins around and she blows the fire out of her mouth or something like that.
Yeah,
Bro, that thing got a deceptive hitbox. And I believe she can get a guaranteed like full crouch down forward 2 or something on that. It's crazy. It is. And and the thing is, she's a female as well, so she has that tiny hurt box, right? So she's already super evasive, really good at stepping, and now she's got these crazy mixes. I could never play a character like that. I don't have the mix brain like a lot of our Ling mains do, and a lot of our Lily mains do. I don't have that type of brain. Do you feel like you could master a character like that?
Not gonna lie, right, fam? Nah. No way. Like, I like playing with characters like that. Like when you're having guests over to your place to visit, and it's like, okay, I don't want to come with my main character, otherwise no one's gonna want to play anymore, so I'm just gonna play whoever. That's when I would play with her. But if I had to compete, I'm good.
No, for real, you're sticking with Fang. You're sticking with the way.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a friend. Fang, in like 2027. Yeah, he's gonna have a friend. That's one I already decided. That's my secondary. Thank you very much.
I get you. I feel like most people will I feel like most people are gonna look at that. Speaking of Mr. Yujiro Hanma himself. Now that we're about not halfway, we just started on the path, right? Kunimitsu was the first DLC. What do you think about the other DLCs? We just spoke about Yujiro. What do you think about the other DLCs, and how do you think they'll compare to base roster and compare to Kuni?
We're waiting on Bob and Roger Jr. now. So let's see. First of all, I know people are super hyped that Bob is coming back. Happy for them. I know there's somebody in Cape Town who was yearning for the Bob to return. I'm sure he's so happy wherever he is right now. Like, hope you're happy, dog. Let's see. And Roger Jr. Yeah, we're going back, Shame. I haven't seen him in such a while. Me personally, and this is my personal opinion, I don't know how how he'll fare against the base roster, because I've never played Roger like that before.
Let me I got the hookup. Actually. I got that hookup, Wasabi. Here's the deal. Roger played like a Tekken 8 character back in TT2.
Okay.
That man had the like the 1-2 transition into stance already. Right? He's got a Waivu. He's got unseeable lows, big counter hit launchers, guard breaks. He's got a full throw game. Imagine Jin wave dashing at you, and you're like, cool. Hell sweep's coming on electric, maybe an axe kick, I'm ready, and then he giant swings you. Like, that's the type of nonsense we're talking about with Roger. I'm super excited. I've always loved the animals. I've always been a big fan of both Roger and Alex. Kind of wish Alex made it through, but it's okay. It's okay. We eat what we're fed. And then obviously the Yujiro pick.
Ish.
right? Do we have any clue what he's going to be looking like? Like, what do you imagine in your mind's eye? What do you imagine he's going to be looking like?
Ish. Well, for starters, all I know is that his eyebrows are gonna be bushy starting off there. It's gonna be really bushy with those eyebrows. That's what I know. I don't know how they're gonna do the thing where his hair like just does that thing where there's a fan attached to a scalp. But you know what? I feel like he's gonna look really, really, really cool. Me personally, like I'm super hyped for it. Like he's gonna look okay. He's gonna look muscled up, but like a bodybuilder.
Not real.
Competition bodybuilder type of muscled up. It's gonna look, if you don't know what competition bodybuilders look like, it might look a bit strange, but because we have Fang already looking some type of way, I'm good with it. My whole thing is just I'm excited that Yujiro is gonna have his own Ratsu in the game, so now the anime is complete for me, so that's why. But other than that, I really, really am curious how they're gonna pull it off, because the anime style is so different to like the game style.
That's true.
So I'm just like, how are you going to structure his back with all those muscles in the game? How are you gonna do all of that?
Easy. Demon back install on Heat. He does the setup. And then it'll kind of work like Heihachi's parry, where he just takes the damage. I feel like it'll be something like that, but maybe like maybe sort of like Gigas' parry in 7, or maybe like Gigas' parry in 7, where he's not locked to doing something specific. Not like King's muscle flex, where he can only do Emerald Elbow, otherwise he needs to cancel out of it. But just, I got you, and now he's just got some wild mixes. He's gonna do the whip fist, like that one. What is it? The slap fist or whatever it was called. My man's really, it's gonna be sick.
When he starts his heat, it's gonna start like that weird pose, like that. Just gonna be there, arms up in the air. It's gonna be the strangest heat you'll ever see.
So it'll be that, and he'll put his hands in his pockets.
Eish! It's gonna look so sick.
From demon back to hands in pocket mix. Dude. I'm not here for it, bro.
I'm so excited. Yo, you should have seen me when I was looking at that trailer that they played at Combo Breaker. I was screaming like an actual fangirl. I was like, yes!
Too sick.
Oh my gosh.
Too sick. And then if we look at the rest of what's happening in the next year for Street Fighter, we got all those new characters, Tifa included.
Man, listen, I know the Tekken community was quite unhappy to hear that she wasn't coming to us and went to Street Fighter. But you know what, guys? All's well that ends well. Because we got the guy who's gonna be coming here.
Man.
He's gonna be here. My muscles are getting bigger. Yes,
I remember.
Getting stronger. He's very fitting for this game.
I remember speaking to some people and they were like, "Yo, man, Street Fighter really eating well. They getting Tifa." I'm like, dog, that's like not getting a steak dinner, but then getting a lobster dinner and still complaining that you're not getting the steak dinner. I mean, we eating for real.
We eating great.
Yujiro is a great pick, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm gonna be a terror.
All
real. Y'all gonna hate me, and I'm gonna be proud of the hate. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to hit the demon back emote IRL at a tournament when you pop off.
Imagine it's a taunt and that's me teabagging the whole time. Yo, I'm so ready.
A lot of people are wondering if, and this is kind of my new question to you, Wasabi. If you were to create a DLC roster for a game like Tekken or Street Fighter, would you insist on getting an entire list? So like we have for Tekken now, the 4 characters. Would you do an entire list of only new characters? Would you mix it in between, new character, returning, new, returning, or would you do full-on returning? At this point let's go with Tekken. At this point in Tekken's lifespan, if you had to choose next year's DLC roster, would you do all new? Would you mix it up, or would you do all returning?
Let's see. I personally, I think I would do more returning and then just a few new guest characters.
You get 4.
Oh, you get 4. Dang.
Four spots. 4 spots. That's what it's been for the last couple of years. It's at about 4 characters a year. Remember last year we had 3 returning with Mieris.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then this year 3 returning and Ugcza. So that they's the demon back in the hand puppet mix. I feel like that's kind of the vibe everyone's going for, and that's I just want to know, like, what do you think? How would you go about that?
I think I would keep it as is, returning with 1 new character in the mix. Mainly because I feel Tekken is a game that's very legacy heavy already. So it always makes more sense to like bring legacy characters back. So for example, if I had to choose next year's roster, I would say let's bring back Lei Wulong, because Mans has been in this game since like right at the start.
For real.
He's been there, so
Nah,
I'd say
real.
bring him back. I would say bring back if you wanted to add a bit of variety, because we know that there are some characters here that somewhat have similar play styles or fighting styles. You would say for the sake of variety, maybe let's bring back Christy Montero, because a lot of people prefer playing Christy as opposed to Eddie. And then for the third one, it would be someone like, I don't know, someone who's just here to just throw hands and be violent. So someone like Miguel, maybe like, Miguel, bring him back. And then a new character at the end. Whoever it is, you just decide as time goes. But yeah, that would be me. Mostly legacy.
I get you.
And then 1 new character.
I get you. Completely agree. I would do more or less the same thing. I do feel like a lot of these games, especially fighting games, right? And we know this here in South Africa as well. There is a big legacy-driven motif, just like you said. And I feel like not cashing in on the legacy things is what I believe it's what will cause a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Like we've seen it now with Mieris and with all the new characters of Tekken 8 like Azu. But at the same time, how do you explore more into the brand? Right? Games like Tekken have been around for 20 years. We've been looking at Miguel's face for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though he's a very nicely chiseled man, I do feel like, you know, we could get some other people to look at for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
So I don't think pushing new characters is a bad idea. The mix is definitely where it's at. Where it gets weird is when you push only new characters.
Yeah, especially with like Tekken being such a story-based game, because since Tekken 1 there's always been a certain storyline we've been following. A little bit of deviation here and there where some points are just like, what? But then it always sticks to that one timeline. So when you add new people, the new challenge becomes, how do you slot them into this world that already exists? Like, for example, someone like Lydia, it was easy to slot her in there because she is somebody who wants to keep the peace, and Kazuya is not about peace at all, so it made sense to throw it in there, because Kazuya wants world destruction, she wants world peace. So obviously with her it's like, yeah, that'll be someone she's going to oppose, so it makes sense in terms of a new character. But when you throw in other new characters, you always want to think it would be cool for them to be here, like fight style maybe, depending on where you get them from. If you're borrowing guest characters, for example, will they fit into the style of Tekken? But then when it comes to like story wise, like, can we slot them into the story, or are they going to be there purely for like, here's a new character, try them, play them and see how it goes, type of thing. So that's how I feel about it.
With that, I think we're gonna call it on the first episode, the very first episode of Run It Back. I feel like, Wasabi, we got a lot of work done in this episode.
We did.
Just to put a lid on it, put a cork on it. Final thoughts. What you think about Kuni? What you think about Ingrid?
Right. Final thoughts. Ingrid. Your structure, your stature makes no sense for your strength, but you know what? It's fantasy, so I will accept it. And for Kunimitsu, strong, very fast.
Yes.
Very OP, but it should be for a new character. Keep going.
Definitely. I feel like both characters currently kind of suffer from the DLC power-up that they got at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But we know how it works. After a couple of patches, it'll even out. It'll smooth out. Kuni definitely really strong at the moment. Very good heat, very good lows, great evasiveness. Needs to be a bit toned down, at the very least in the damage setup. Maybe in her mixes, in my opinion. Ingrid, wild. I don't even want to touch that. I don't even want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, my man. Like, yo, for real. But I'd also like to thank Wasabi for joining us on episode 1. Again, this is only up from here. Only up from here. So thank you very much. This has been Run It Back, episode 1. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.